Really good win tonight against a really good opponent, and really proud of the toughness that we showed there in the third quarter when they made their run. And disappointed that we gave up 22 offensive rebounds, but proud of the fact we found a way to win despite that.
You mentioned the toughness there. I know this is something you've been talking about every game and every day in practice. Is that what it kind of boils down to there in the last quarter and a half?
Yeah, it does. It's literally toughness defensively, and yeah, you need somebody to hit a shot and make a play for you, but everything comes down to toughness. In this league, you're going to have close games in the third and fourth quarter, and the tougher team, the more aggressive team is going to come out with the win. And I felt like tonight we were aggressive in getting to the free throw line 27 times, which is probably
season high.
Season high, yeah. And I thought, when we needed to get defensive stops, we were able to do it. That's a really good team. They know what they do, and they do it well. They get it in the paint. They get as many paint points and post touches as possible. And we just found a way to keep playing hard and just clawing at it and finding ways to win.
Kaylee, her start, she kind of kept you guys afloat in that first quarter. Man, did you have any sense that she was going to go off like that?
No sense. Like, I had no idea that she was going to. It's funny, after the game, Carrie Shepard said she didn't miss. She was saying that Kaylee did not miss in warm-ups, and her eyes were focused on that rim. And this is what I'm going to say about Kaylee. Kaylee gets in this gym when nobody's watching. She brings her fiance in here, and he rebounds for her, and she gets up shots. And it sucks when you do that, and then the lights come on and the shots don't fall for you. So for her to have that type of performance in the first half, wow, right? You get happy for moments like that. Like, you get happy because all of her hard work paid off. And then even though, we didn't shoot it well the second half, she found other ways to continue to make plays. She talked on defense. She took a charge. She tried to rebound like as hard as she could. But yeah, I had no idea that Kaylee was going to shoot that well from the three-point line.
And Mandy, maybe her best all-around game. What kind of boost does it give you guys to have her contributing offensively, defensively on the boards, just kind of filling up the stat sheet?
It's huge. Last time we played SIUE, Mandy had a good game as well as far as shooting because of the way they defended ball screen stuff, and she was able to take advantage. I saw her do some things tonight that I hadn't really seen before. She snatched the ball from somebody off an offensive rebound. Mandy wants to do well. Like, she wants to play hard, and she does. But her hard looks a little bit different than Deja's, and that's okay. And so I told them before the game, we had this inclusion workshop today, and I told them that as a coach, I am learning in my second year, I'm still young at this, that I cannot equate my happiness with success. Success meaning wins and losses. What I have to do is look at Mandy and how she started the season and where she is now. And that's improvement. So I have to be happy with that. I have to look at Adri and bring them individually and see how they have improved and see how they give me everything they have and be happy with that. Win or lose, I have to be happy with that. Yes, I have to challenge them as coaches. But I told Mandy that today. I said, Mandy, when you go out there and you're talking and you're moving your feet and you're playing as hard as you can, I'm happy with that. You make me happy. And I'm happy for you. She had this huge smile on her face.
In that second half, it just kind of, where you just expect that no matter what's going on, but you're going to look up at the end of the day and she's going to score a bunch of points for you?
As a senior, right? A senior playing in her final games in college. And you expect for seniors to step up like this. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, you're so happy for them because all they want to do is win. That's it. They just want to win. They don't care if they score 20 or 0, they want to win. And Bree understands that we need her to score, and her game has evolved. A year ago, or early in the season, she would have dribble penetrated and ran that kid over. This time, she makes a nice bounce pass that's not too hot, for Deja to catch and finish. And just proud of her development as a senior and as a young lady, and happy for what she's able to do.
And 4 girls in double-digit scoring. I know since Olivia's been out, sometimes you kind of try to figure out where that second or third scoring option comes from. How important is it to have just that balance that you had tonight that maybe hasn't been there every single night?
It's huge because then they can't focus on Bree. Then they can't focus on Hannah. I thought Hannah made a wonderful pass to Deja on that slip. And think about that for Hannah. That's a great pass for Hannah, a pass that she probably would have made early in the year. So even though she didn't score a lot, you know, her being on the floor, that second half was huge. I don't even think I took her off. She may have gotten a little bit of a breather. But I'm just proud of how they continue to develop, and I'm proud that they believe in each other and believe in themselves. And when that happens, you know, defenses can't take away everything. And so to have different people step up, having different options is good for us.
And I know a couple of the goals that hurt you guys last time you guys were able to defend a little bit better tonight. How much of that was you know, kind of a conscious effort, and how much of it was just kind of the way things went? Obviously, Beck kind of willed herself to some points there late in the game. But just how would you kind of describe the defensive effort today?
I felt like we found ways to get enough stops to put ourselves in a position to win. We didn't defend dribble penetration as the best that I would have liked, but I think you got to give credit to SIUE because they're good at it. They wanted the ball to be thrown into the paint, whether it's on dribble penetration or throwing it to their post, and their posts they stayed in attack mode. We'll watch film and work to get better at it. I think they had 18 points in the paint, maybe at halftime. So I don't know if we did necessarily did a great job, but we know that's what they like to do. Give up 22 offensive rebounds and you win, what? You know, Donchelle Beck has 19, Bell has 16. They have 2 kids with double-figure rebounds. One has 8 offensive rebounds. Like, I don't think you're supposed to win that way. But it doesn't always show in the stats. I thought our toughness after the timeout in the third quarter, I thought how they stayed together defensively, that's how they won the game.
As you head toward the weekend, and you get to have a little bit of confidence boost midweek and something positive?
Yeah, but I think we've had Wednesday wins the last 3 weeks, right? Only to be disappointed on Saturday, and now we got to go on the road and play a tough Eastern Illinois team in a tough environment. You know, we are very blessed that our fans come, right? I don't know what it's 584. That's not necessarily the greatest number, but we still have people here, okay? And I'm proud of that. There are places that we go and they don't get to play in front of fans. And so it's going to be a tough arena in that sense. But we're playing a really good team that's playing for something. And we got to bring what we had tonight on the road with us. And so let's see if we can get 2 in a row, right?